Hi, I'm John. This is my show, Orange is the New Black Cards. And so, if you don't know directly what that means, is because I'm not a Cleveland Browns fan, okay? But I'm a Cleveland Browns investor in sports cards, right? So, and if you like the Browns, you gotta like the orange cards, but also like the bronze, because just for an example, the 2018 Optic. Okay, so in 2018 Optic, you've got Baker Mayfield rookie and you've got Nick Chubb's rookie, okay? But on those cards, Baker Mayfield's got his white jersey on and Nick Chubb's got his brown jersey on, okay? Which is, is a little different. So the orange is obviously the best one. You want the orange one because it goes with matches the helmet. So the orange cards is the best one. So orange is the new black card. So instead of investing in the one-of-one black cards, invest in orange cards related to the Browns with like Baker Mayfield, Nick Chubb, because I still think, I swear to God, I have no problem saying that Baker Mayfield sucked last year. And I can't believe that I'm still supporting him. I can't believe, because I've watched his career and I really don't like Baker Mayfield. I swear to God, it bugs me personally as being a big sports fan and a sports gambler and investing in sports cards and shit, right? It actually bugs me that I'm still back in Baker Mayfield because I've seen a whole lot of sucking going on from Baker Mayfield and shit, right? But I like the team. And I think that Baker Mayfield is the right quarterback for that team. Because he's not such a dynamic quarterback like a Josh Allen, that's going to mean he's not, even though he's the first number one pick, he's not going to command the same amount of dollars as like what Josh Allen in an extension contract deal, what Josh Allen's going to command. He's going to command big bucks. But since Baker's the way he is, I don't see Baker getting that kind of deal. His deal will be, it should be less. It shouldn't be that kind of level of what Josh Allen gets paid or what Patrick Mahomes gets paid. He shouldn't get that kind of money. He does not deserve that kind of money. Even with him being a number one pick and stuff, I don't think he'll ever deserve that money. And I think he should understand that he does not deserve that kind of money, especially because he's also getting the TV deals. He's got that huge State Farm commercial contract deal. So as long as they keep giving him endorsements and stuff, I think he'll be willing to settle for less on the contract extension when he does get his extension, And they better not ever franchise him. I didn't plan on saying this, but the franchise tag thing, I'm going to talk about the PFD and I'm going to talk about Neo. Because what I'm going to talk about them is they don't say anything original. They bring nothing. All they do is report on news that's already been reported on. And that's what I'm talking about, the sports card community, is I'm disgusted with these people that are in here representing themselves as being informative people and giving quality information to the sports card community, and they're fucking garbage. I mean, I hate when you get a news, something happens, then these guys run out and make a video. You watch their video like freaking Neo, and he's showing you fucking like a stock market chart. That shit bullshit. It doesn't fucking, it's not real. Like, just for instance, let me show you why it's not real. Okay, if I'm bidding on an auction on a card, right? And let's say the auction ends and I win the auction and they say you owe $300. Okay, that doesn't mean that my fucking bid wasn't $600. And if I was willing to pay $600 for it, there's got to be somebody else out there willing to pay $600 for it. So what's the actual current comp price of that card? Is it because nobody else was there at that time and willing to pay the $600, but I was willing to pay $600? This actually happened to me one time. I paid $300 for a card, but my bid was $600. I would have been glad to pay $600 for it. That's what the actual comp of the card is what I was willing to pay, not what I paid. These people, they don't even, it bugs the fuck out of me how disgustingly stupid these fuckers are. They're like, look at the stock market and look at this one went up here and it sold at this price, so that's the comp. They don't fucking know what the fuck they're talking about. Something is worth what somebody's willing to pay for it. And I'm just disgusted with this fucking card community of these people, these insiders. They're fucking dumb as fuck. The information of what they give is fucking pathetically stupid. Fuck. And I lost my train of thought where I was fucking at because I was fucking going off tantrum about these dumb motherfuckers. What was I talking about before? See, that's how it is with these fuckers, man. They can frustrate me and shit, right? But so See, I lost my train of thought of where I was talking about before, but now I know what I wanted to get to, right? So I wanted to just show you really quick, because Stephen A. Smith today was talking to Isaiah Thomas, because this is the real issue I want to get to, really. And so it was one of the best fucking conversations, and when they talk about like LeBron being the GOAT and this and that, okay, I hate those fucking conversations. They're stupid. They don't really get into anything that really matters and shit. But today there was a great fucking conversation with Isaiah Thomas and Stephen A. Smith. And they were talking about the GOAT and LeBron and Jordan and all the other great players. They were talking, it was just like one of the best ones I've ever fucking seen. It was so enjoyable. And it's like, I can only be entertained by really quality fucking information. And that's what I'm saying, these fuckers like PFD and Neo, the information they give is fucking so low level. It's fucking garbage. It's fucking garbage and shit, right? So, let me just show you. So this is today. Today is February 24th, and so PSA, I guess, announced that they're going to make a new shop on the East Coast, okay? That's like a little piece of news that you throw in. You need to be doing bigger shows. That's not your whole show, and it should be just like so small, which he doesn't talk about much, but even the fact that they put it on in their head, like this video is titled Most PSA 10s of All Time, plus PSA New Grading Facility. See, it's part of the title of his thing, PSA's New Grading Facility and shit. I gotta go, they announced it, I gotta go and make a video about it. It's like, fuck, so let me just show you that that's part of what he's talking about here.
PSA just announced that they are opening an East Coast facility.
Okay, so, yeah, big deal. Good. Okay, good. That's a thing that happens. It's something you just bring up quick. You don't put it on it's not the video. That's not what your video is about. Okay, so that's his video. And now this is Neo's video. See the same fucking picture. The same fucking picture today. They're both talking about the same fucking... This video is called Sports Card Grading News. PSA formally announces a massive East Coast expansion. Oh, boy, you're giving such insightful, intellectual fucking information to the community. Without you, how would we ever have gotten this information? That's what I'm saying. It's like, fuck. Fuck, they bugged the fuck out of me and shit.
What is going on, YouTube people? Neo Cards and Comics here. Well, PSA kicked the old door in and said, don't forget about us.
Okay, that's enough. That's all you need to hear from, right? So there they are, talking about their stupid fucking shit, right? Now, one of the things that I'm bringing up, one of these conversations of what I've been trying to have is that Michael Jordan would not have been Michael Jordan is directly the one most specific player is Len Bias. If Len Bias did not die, and I'll come out and say murdered, that he was murdered, because there's no way when you actually look at it and you have any understanding of what drug culture is about, and which if you have understanding about what an athlete who's an actual athlete, he's not a druggie, he's a fucking athlete. They're not out there doing drugs. And if a guy like that's gonna do drugs, there's gonna be bitches and fucking hoes around for him to, he's not gonna do it like that. It's not like, oh, I just signed a big deal. Okay, let's do some cocaine. It's like, dude, the dude's a fucking athlete. He was just in college. He was a student athlete and shit. He was a real fucking quality human being. This is not some dude who's fucking partying, doing drugs. He wasn't doing none of that fucking shit. But you're going to tell me, oh, for some reason, he's just going to sign a new deal, then boom, he's going to do some cocaine. Oh, he's dead. Oh, too bad. Fucking black dude from the ghetto. He got what he deserved. Fucking thinking he's got all this money. Now he's going to do drugs and cocaine. That's what you dumb motherfuckers think. The reason that you accept that is because you're fucking racist. That's what I keep fucking trying to stress. The reason that you dumb motherfuckers accept the fact that Len Bias died of a cocaine overdose is because you're fucking racist. That's why you accept it. Because you think, oh, he's black. He must be from the ghetto. He must be out there. As soon as he got money, what did the stupid black kid from the ghetto do? Oh, he went and did cocaine and died. Oh, dumb black kid from the ghetto. Because you're racist, dumb motherfuckers to believe that kind of story. The only reason that people can kill him and get away from it and get the news to report on that kind of fucking story because you're all stupid fucking racist. The real racist. You people are fucking dumb. So I keep fucking saying that Len Bias, who was not a fucking drug user, when you look at the fucking actual thing of what happened, he's like dying at 6 a.m. You're not up partying with cocaine. If you're partying with cocaine, as soon as you do it, it's gonna kill you. If once you start doing it and it's in your system, it's not like you're doing too much. You keep doing it, especially somebody who had not done it in his life. He's not a cocaine user. He would have done it and it would have been enough. He wouldn't have done it and done it and done it and done it until way in 6 in the morning, then it fucking kills him. It just wouldn't work that way. If he was going to do it and it was going to kill him, it would have happened early in the night, like with a couple of the first fucking lines, and then boom, it would have just killed him. If he had a problem, it would have killed him quick. Not early in the morning. It's bullshit. And then his friend is drunk off his ass. It doesn't make fucking sense. But look at what does make sense. Len Bias died the day after. The day after he fucking signed a fucking shoe contract with Reebok. The day after he signs a shoe contract with Reebok, he's killed under very extremely fucking suspicious circumstances, which nobody's talking about. But when you gotta just look at the fucking, it's like cause and effect. Okay, well, if he was murdered, what's the cause of that? Because the effect is that they murder him. What's the cause of why did they murder him? Because he just signed a fucking shoe contract with Reebok. And Nike is trying to dominate, to take over what they are, this global fucking world power where they dominate, they own everything, and they're already backing their guy, Michael Jordan. Because there's another thing, it's like the Beatles songs, you got to be good looking because it's so hard to see. Okay, Michael Jordan is good looking. He was beautiful on the court. There was a beauty to Michael Jordan, right? Nike was backing Jordan in the Air Jordan. He's got the name. He's got it all. But if he doesn't win championships and somebody else is dominating, that allows opportunity for that guy to outshine Michael Jordan. Who's not to say that Len Bias was not going to become the face of the league, because Jordan was not the face of the league. He had not proven it. Jordan never had to go through the competition of what these other players had to go through. I'm going to show you right here, Isaiah Thomas telling you the same fucking thing of what I've been saying. Jordan had not had to go through he didn't go through the competition of what it was like in like the 80s when you had fucking the Bird in the Celtics and you had Magic Johnson on the Lakers. Now, the other thing is, Magic Johnson was signed to Converse. Magic Johnson was never signed to Nike in his shoe career. He was signed to fucking Converse, okay? So, but he's a gigantic star, so you can't just kill him like they killed Len Bias and shit. But you can come in you can send a hooker with AIDS and give him AIDS and take him out of the league. Fucking, like when they talk about like, LeBron being a GOAT. Well, we didn't get to see the rest of fucking Magic Johnson's career. Because let me tell you, I seen fucking Magic Johnson play. LeBron James is nowhere near in the league of Magic Johnson. It's fucking not even close. He's nowhere near. Now, if you want to say, did LeBron have a career that equaled as the greatest of all time? I would agree with that. And would you say that LeBron is the face of the league right now? Yes, I would agree with that. He is the face of the league. And over his career, he has had a quality career. I agree with parts of it. But when you want to talk about greatest players, it's like, dude, LeBron James is not even in the fucking conversation. You people are dumb as fuck. You really don't know. And Isaiah's here hyping up LeBron, but really what he's doing is he's hyping up LeBron's career achievements, and he's overshadowing that to call him the greatest player. But I'm just straight saying no. We're talking about the player, the greatest player. Was he the greatest player? No, never, not even close. LeBron has never been the greatest player in his era. There's always been better fucking players, because Steph Curry's better, Kevin Durant's better, Tim Duncan's better, fucking Shaq was better, Kobe was better. They're all better fucking players. Fucking with the Sixers, what's his fucking forgot his fucking stupid name right now and shit. But it'll come to me once I stop thinking about it and shit. But that guy was so much better as a player and shit. Far, far better. Far better. You guys know the Sixers point guard that I'm talking about, his name just missing me right now. AI. It's Allen Iverson. See, I went to his nickname and that's how I got it. So Allen Iverson was a fucking phenomenal basketball player. It's like, if I was going to take people to build a team around, LeBron James he would never, ever, there's no way. I would never pick LeBron James number one to build a team around. And that's all there is to it. Never. And we're talking about just within the players that played in his same era. If we go back before him, it's like, dude, like people when they talk about, like, they're putting LeBron over Larry Bird, it's like, are you fucking kidding me? LeBron fucking was never the quality of a dominant force of what Larry Bird was. Dude, Larry Bird would have fucking eaten up. He would have made LeBron look like a fucking high school player. Larry Bird was fucking phenomenal. And I grew up watching the Lakers going at it with the fucking Celtics. God damn, they were fucking good. They were fucking phenomenal and shit, right? So what I'm saying about, and so that's LeBron, okay? Now, Michael Jordan, I'll put him because he actually did have talent. But it's a team sport. They're not out there playing tennis and shit, right? It's not golf and shit. This is a team fucking sport. That to win as a team sport, there's a lot of other elements involved in shit. And these other teams are fucking phenomenal. They've got these teams, plus they've got a player that's better than him, plus they've built a whole better team around him because they work better than all this stuff and shit, right? So I just want to hear you. I just want you people to hear Isaiah Thomas saying the same thing about Michael Jordan, that he didn't beat anybody. He never beat those great teams from the 80s. And then when he got into the 90s, Magic was fucking gone. So when he beat Magic, but he says right here, he says he didn't beat Magic and Kareem. Because I know that people were hurt, and for the Lakers, they had a lot of injured players in that first, because the Bulls won their first championship against the Lakers. But I remember the Lakers had a lot of injured players, so I didn't remember who was injured, but he's saying that, he says Jordan never beat Magic and Kareem. So it's like, oh, well, Kareem was fucking hurt. It's like, goddamn, what would have happened if then the next year, if Magic Johnson didn't get AIDS, they would have regrouped, because we're talking about the fucking Lakers. They would have regrouped, and there's no way that fucking Michael Jordan would have had the 6 fucking championships if Magic Johnson doesn't get AIDS and get kicked out. There's no way that he would have been able to even make it to the finals if Len Bias doesn't get fucking killed and he's on the Celtics, okay? Because first you got to go through the Celtics and shit just to even make it to the finals. So Jordan wasn't even going to make it to the finals, let alone win 6 championships. He was going to have a fucking hard time. The first obstacle in his way was Len Bias. Len Bias had all the fucking talent. Len Bias was a good-looking fucking kid, and Len Bias had signed to the Celtics and he had signed to Reebok. Those are fucking major obstacles when you're talking about the development of Nike trying to become what they did. Because how did Nike become what they became? One fucking person, fucking Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan is the most responsible person to taking Nike to the level of where they're at now. It was Michael Jordan. It was all about Michael Jordan. But if Michael Jordan is not going to the finals, or what if he gets hurt because he's having to play a little bit harder because he's having to score against this big athletic fucking Len Bias guy who's playing on the Celtics, who would have backed him and built a team around him just the same way that the fucking Lakers would have done. That's it. You had a problem. Those were fucking problems for Nike and their support of fucking Michael Jordan. You had big fucking problems. And what happened with those major problems right in his way? Len Bias gets killed instantly. Magic Johnson gets fucking AIDS and never plays the rest of his career right after fucking Jordan wins that first championship. It's not coincidence. This fucking shit this is what the world is about. This is how shit happens. And this is what I'm talking about, the fucking pathetic fucking stupid fucking reality of what takes place in this card industry about these people that are supposed to be reporting on things. They can't report on a fucking story like this because first of all, their brains are so fucking controlled and fucking they're puppets that they were in a world where they were raised as puppets of the system. They don't know how to fucking think outside the fucking box. They don't have the balls to stand up and say, I have a real fucking opinion about this fucking shit. No, they just want to show you, here's my little chart. Oh, here's the new news. PSA opened up a fucking new fucking store in the fucking East Coast. Oh my God, that's such big news. Oh my God. God, you guys are fucking children. That's why the world is so fucked up, because the people in control do whatever the fuck they want, because you stupid motherfuckers are too dumb to even know that they're doing it, and then if you did know they were doing it, you don't have the balls to stand up and defend your fucking country. You fucking disgusting motherfuckers. This is why I had to get out of fucking making these videos in this fucking community, because I fucking can't deal with the fucking having to deal with the reality of who you dumb motherfuckers are. So now listen to fucking Isaiah Thomas telling you exactly what I've been saying. Michael Jordan did not have to go through the competition of what he should have had to fucking go through to achieve the greatness level of what he fucking achieved.
Michael Jordan didn't beat Larry Bird. You showed Michael Jordan going between his legs one time in the highlights, against Larry Bird. And that was the game he got 63.
That's when he dropped 63 on Bird. Yes.
But if memory serves me correct, they got swept. No, not lost. They got swept. Okay? His team and Michael Jordan.
LeBron's gotten swept too now.
Pardon? Who got swept?
LeBron has gotten swept before.
Really quick, too, when he's talking about LeBron, okay? Because LeBron was getting swept by Tim Duncan and the Spurs when LeBron was still on Cleveland, okay? Getting swept. I mean, there was no competition. There was no level of a connection to saying that LeBron is better than Tim Duncan. Now, people that don't like fucking the fundamentals, Mr. Fundamental, if you don't like I like fundamentals. I like to see basketball played properly, and I like to see them win, because it's about winning. I like to see how a team wins and how it's done. I don't need it to be flashy. You don't gotta be fucking showing me your big titties and shit. Some bitches out there are super beautiful. They don't got the big ass titties and shit, right? I can appreciate this other chick, and if she's smart and she can speak, that vastly overwhelms the big fucking titties for me. I don't need the big titties. I want to see it done right. Fucking, there's more to a woman than just some big fucking titties and shit. That's what I'm saying. There's more to basketball than just being LeBron and being able to dunk, and that's him showing his big titties. You all are fucking just looking at the big titties and shit. You're not looking at the fundamentals, the quality of Tim Duncan. But I fucking was betting on this shit. And who do you think I was betting on year after year, game after game? I was betting on Tim Duncan. Like, I could personally tell you that in the second half of the season, the Spurs were basically unbeatable. I would bet, I can't even tell you how many fucking times I would bet on them and just win and win and win. In the second half of the season, they were fucking, that was it. The second half of the season, oh my God, the Spurs they turn it on and they wouldn't lose till they'd win the whole championship. They were fucking phenomenal. But also, you go to win when LeBron was in Miami. Okay, so there was that first season where they were playing the Spurs, and the Spurs had basically beat them. It was over. It was game 6. They're bringing out the trophy, like everybody's like, you've lost, Miami, and it's in Miami, and they're bringing out the trophy saying, you've lost, this game's over. The Spurs have beat you. They're the champions, right? Then they pulled that miracle shit, and you got to have like Ray Allen hitting fucking phenomenal fucking three-pointer to fucking win that game. They got lucky as fuck to win that game. Then they came back in game 7 and played a beautiful game. They played a perfect fucking game and they won that championship from the Spurs. But then the next year, the Spurs came right back and beat the fuck out of them. Totally dominated them because they were a much better fucking team with a much better player in Tim Duncan. Much better than fucking LeBron and shit, right? But so here he's talking about Jordan. He's telling you, Jordan didn't have to go through the people.
Okay,
yes,
well,
he's got swept before.
Let me get to that, okay? So Michael Jordan in the 80s, right? He never won. And he never beat Larry Bird. He never beat Magic and Kareem. I'm going to say that again. He never beat Magic and Kareem. Now, truth be told, I beat Magic and Kareem, and I beat Larry Bird and his Celtics.
Right? So his opinion fucking matters and shit, right? It's not just that he's mad and he's got some rivalry with fucking Michael Jordan. What he's telling you is just hard facts. Jordan didn't win in the 80s. He didn't beat fucking Bird in the Celtics. He didn't beat Magic and Kareem on the Lakers. He didn't beat those fucking teams. He couldn't even beat my fucking team. My team would have beat his ass too. In the 80s, we were dominating his ass too. He's telling you the truth. Michael Jordan had problems getting past these really good teams and shit. And like I say, Len Bias was a huge fucking obstacle. And he had just signed a fucking Reebok, and that's after Jordan is already on Nike, and Nike's got their focus. They can see the focus of what they're trying to do. And if you don't think that Nike was capable of murdering Len Bias to build their brand and make it to where it's at, if you don't think that that company is capable of doing that kind of act, then like I keep telling you, you're just a dumb fucking slave. You follow the fucking leader. Bow down and worship, you dumb fucking slaves, because that's all you are. And you come in here thinking that you're giving insightful fucking information to the fucking community, because, oh, look at my little chart. Oh, that's what I was talking about. I was in the beginning. I know I was talking talk about the prices of the cards and shit, right? And they put their charts up and they say, well, this is the comp. And it's like, well, how does that relate to how cards were fucking bought in cash? Because when cards are bought in cash, there's no comps listed on your fucking stock market chart. So there's a whole shitload of cards that aren't even fucking showing up on the chart. The chart's fucking, it's only useful for a little thing. I like it because it allows people to undervalue cards because they say, well, this is what the comp is. And I come in and I know that card's worth twice more than that. So I can come in and get it at the comp price. And I'm super happy because I was willing to pay twice as much, which is the actual comp. What I was willing to pay for the card is the actual comp of the fucking card. Those cards that are rare, that people want, they will pay for those fucking cards. And when people are out there trying to say, oh, well, this is the comp price, this is what it's worth, so shut the fuck up. The only reason those cards are worth so valuable is because they're rare. When things are rare, people will pay up for them and shit. And you guys are all worried about their fucking stupid comp prices, bullshit and stuff, right? It's like I'm saying, there's nothing. There's no quality information. The PF Day personal finance dad, dude, your fucking show sucks. You fucking suck. I don't know how to make it any more clear. And I just showed you evidence backing it up, showing you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Your show sucks. You're not quality to be in here. But what you're in here doing is, oh, let me smile and be nice and that'll be my brand. Oh, because I'm out here trying to get brand name. I'm trying to create a brand. You're not out here trying to give fucking good information. You're not trying to assist anybody and help them be better in their life. You're trying to create a fucking brand because Gary Vee told you, look stick your thumb up your ass and put a smile on your face and you can create a brand too. And you got Neo Northeast Ohio fucking cards and comics and shit. Okay, well, here's my chart. Here's the chart. And the chart went up and it went down. What do you know what that means? So it went down and this is the low price. There's the comp. And look at PSA just opened up a new shop on the East Coast. Everybody listen to me. I got me some good information. You don't know fucking shit. Dude, if you want to buy something for yourself, go ahead and buy it for yourself. And then you show it off on the TV. Cool, I like seeing stuff like that. That's all right. Don't get in here fucking acting like you're any form of quality fucking knowledgeable person in the sports car community or the sports world or the world in general. You're all dumb fucking loser idiots who can't fucking do anything in the real world. So they put this internet out here for all you dumb internet. You know what happens with the internet is that the internet was created because they knew all these stupid losers would be like, look at me, I'm on TV. Look at me, I'm on TV and shit, right? All you dumb fucking idiots. And then the stupid people are stupid, so they can't understand when a person like me talks and shit, and then they get offended by me because they're fucking stupid. And they don't want to know the truth because they're stupid. So they know that my voice will be washed out by these fucking losers like Neo and PFD. They know my voice will be mumbled and washed out by these other idiots who are willing to fucking be nice and talk real nice to people and, oh, I'll be nice to you. Let me rub your hair. Oh, you're so kind and shit. Rubbing their hair while you got your hand in their back pocket stealing their fucking cash. You're fucking scum. You're fucking losers. You have no fucking actual knowledge. And like what is the PFD? I mean, your fucking shows, God, you're fucking, so what financial advice do you give? You can't give any quality financial advice on finance and investing in fucking cards. Dude, you can't. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. And you don't have the balls to be willing to gamble on something like I keep saying about Baker Mayfield. Baker Mayfield was fucking horrible. But I right now will stand up and say the team right now that I think has the best chance of being the dynasty for this 2020, the 20s and shit, right? The team that I think that will win the most championship in the 20s, that will be the dynasty of the fucking 20s in the NFL, I stand up and I say it's the Cleveland fucking Browns. That's where I'm putting my money. And as I gamble, as a real gambler, I know that when I make my bet, I've lost my fucking money. Same thing with the card. When I buy a card, I've lost my money. I have a little card and shit. It's pretty. I get some enjoyment out of it, but I don't say it has any value. And even if it doubles in price, I still don't say it has any value because I'm not looking to sell it. I'm looking to sell it in 10. I don't even know if I would sell it in 10 years, but I want its true value to be known in 10 years. Then I'll tell you what the true value of it is. I'm not going to try and even argue what the true value of it is right now, except when we're buying stuff and, then you come up with the value. People do all that's a big that's a big mystery and shit. It's not really the true value of the fucking shit. Like, if you would have bought Steph Curry's fucking card 10 years ago compared to what it is now and shit, what's the true value? Was it what it was 10 years ago, or it is what it is now? Now it has true value. It has the actual value of fucking what it's worth. We know what it's fucking worth, and we know that that card has opportunity to keep rising because Steph Curry's fucking awesome and shit. I fucking hate LeBron James. I haven't watched fucking basketball since they put that fucking Black Lives Matter on the bubble court and shit, and you have LeBron winning the championship, and the only reason he's on the Lakers is because they're gonna kill fucking Kobe Bryant by Nike, and they're trying to uplift LeBron James so he can be some kind of political voice and shit. As soon as they did that shit, I spotted it instantly. This is political garbage propaganda bullshit. Fuck them. I haven't watched basketball since that. I won't watch basketball until fucking China James is fucking sellout, fucking loser, disgusting piece of shit motherfucker's ass is out of the league. And then maybe I'll watch fucking Bronny James, but when I watch Bronny James, I mean, I'll give him credit. He's a different person. Even though you're the child of your fucking father, you're entitled to your own shot to speak for yourself and shit, right? But if I see him signing Nike, if I see him fucking talking shit about endorsing China and all that bullshit too, then fuck him. I'll only watch to see him fucking break his fucking leg. I'll be hoping he falls on his head and breaks his fucking neck. He ends up in a fucking wheelchair. That will entertain me and shit. Because fuck these losers. Either you fucking are willing to stand up for your fucking country, as this country, which is the least racist fucking country that has ever existed in the world. This is the only country that's got total diversity through all fucking races, that every single person in this country has a chance to work hard and go from rags to riches. If you want to fucking work hard and do fucking you have the chance to do it in this country. Most places you don't have the fucking chance to do it. Not saying this country is not perfect. I'm not saying that there's not racism that exists in this country. Of course, there's all kinds of bullshit. There's all kinds of shit that exists. But is this country still better than all the other ones? Yeah, it is. It is better than the other ones. This is the best one. That's why they're fucking attacking us, making us fucking try and destroy ourselves from fucking the interior. We're under attack. We're under attack from a number of fucking different sources, and LeBron James' stupid fucking asshole is aligned with the people who are attacking us. So fuck, I don't care about any fucking stats or anything he's achieved in his life. Fuck him. He's a fucking Chinese fucking government propagandist, fucking spy for all I fucking care. Fuck him. Fuck him. Fuck the NBA. Fuck them. Fuck Nike. And fuck all you bullshit loser, fake slave motherfucking propagandists like PFD and Neo. Your guys' show fucking sucks. The only reason you're allowed to exist is to muffle the quality voice of somebody like me so the stupid people can't tell the difference of quality information, and they can't stand up because they don't know what they should be fighting for, you fucking scumbags.